Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is May the 14th of 2020, and I'm coming back to you today because I'm going to share a dream with you I had last night. Um, the title may sound like a sad uh, dream, but it is not. This is an encouraging dream, okay? All right, so I'll just start off by telling you I myself have lost a baby. Um, when the baby came out was about this big, maybe about that big, and I literally held my child in my hand. It had all of his fingers, all of his toes, little nose and mouth and eyes and little earbuds. I mean, it was a precious baby, and of course it was a very sad moment for me. It took me many, many years to get over that sadness, but now when I think about my baby, I have joy. I didn't know if that was a boy or a girl. If it was a girl, the Gabriella is the name, and if it's a boy, Jacob is the name. So I don't get sad anymore when I think about my baby, because I get happy now because I'm going to see my child in heaven. My child is literally waiting for me in heaven. And that child is so excited, so beyond excited, just waiting for me to show up. And soon I am going to be able to hold my child in my arms. Okay? So I'm going to tell you about this dream I had last night. There was an old neighborhood girl, young lady, used to live in an old neighborhood I used to live in. All right, so she was giving birth to children. I think she had, in the dream, there was like 2 or 3 kids that she was giving birth to. But somehow along the way, it's like she started giving birth as she was going down the street or something. I can't remember that very well. But anyway, so she was giving birth, and so one of the babies, the very first baby she gave birth to, passed away. And then a few minutes later, she gave birth to the rest of them. Okay, and I came upon the scene, and someone had taken her baby that had died and put it inside like a little walnut shell. I don't understand. Okay, anyway, yeah, the baby was kept and preserved inside of a little tiny walnut. I think it was a walnut shell or a pecan shell. I can't remember. It's one of those peanuts. And so it was inside this shell. And she was explaining to me about how her baby had passed away. And she opened up the shell and she goes, "See, here's my baby." When she showed me her baby was in pieces. It wasn't in one piece, it was in 2 pieces. And she was so distraught and upset. And I started to tell her, "Listen, your baby is in heaven." And as I started to speak to her and tell her that her child was in heaven and will be waiting upon her for when she gets there, this power came over my voice. It was almost as if I became that child in heaven. And I was like speaking on behalf of that child. And I was saying, "No, don't be sad. That's not me. That's not," because she was showing me the baby that was in pieces. And she says, "No." The baby was saying, "No, that's not me. That is not me. I am in heaven. I'm waiting on you. I am beautiful. I am healthy. I am yours. I am waiting on you. Do not be sad, because that is not me. For that is not me. I am up in heaven. I am in one piece. I'm beautiful. I'm waiting on you." That just about makes me want to cry. But anyway, so that's what the child was saying. So this message is, and that's all there was to the dream, okay? So this message is encouraging, because this message is for all you mothers and fathers out there who've lost a child, a baby or a child, and you keep dwelling on that. And the baby was in pieces, so this also could represent the fact that, some children, they die a horrific death, a very painful death. And all you're doing is you're just contemplating on that death and how they died. But I'm here to tell you today, I'm here to uplift your spirit today. That those children are not in that state any longer. They are with God the Father in heaven. They walk with Jesus. Okay? So, if you're beating yourself up over anything, if you feel it's your fault, or if you feel, if you keep just reliving this over and over again in your mind, let this be peace to you. Let it be peace for you in your spirit. Your child is waiting for you, and it is not going to be long before you can hold your child in your hands. All right? They are just rejoicing right now, so happy because the time is near. The time is near that they will actually get to hold their mom or their father, okay? And you're going to be able to hold your child, all right? I love you all, and I praise God for this wonderful, beautiful, encouraging message, okay? Just please know that your child is very well. Your child is very healthy, very well, and absolutely beautiful. And they're in no pain, okay? So just make sure you're walking on the straight and narrow. You want to make sure you get back to your child, right? You want to make sure you get to spend eternity with your child. Most importantly, is to spend eternity with Jesus Christ and the Father and worship them for all of eternity. That's what your child's doing right now. Okay, so I hope this message has encouraged you. I love you all. Goodbye.